Hello and welcome back to part 2 of my BMW's electrical problem. Now I'm inside because I got a package. Here we go, from FCP Euro, great company. So we have our IBS sensor, so let's pop this open and then we're gonna get to installing it into the car. Alright, let's open her up. Yeah, I didn't really think this through. I don't know where my tripod is, so I'm just kind of holding it like a terrible unboxing video. One hand camera. I don't know, this isn't working. I will see you once I open the box. Alright, now we can get to business here. Wrapping paper. Say Christmas. Go. So, there we go. One stick. Yeah, so I didn't buy OEM. I don't know if this company just makes them overall, or if there's option to get OEM or not. But anyway, here it is. So this is literally all the part is. That's the sensor right here. I'm hoping that replacing this will solve the issue that I have. It should be an easy fix. This piece right here just ends up getting replaced with a screw. This piece you just plug and play. And this is on the battery terminal, so it's a very easy installation. The one thing I'm hoping, and I didn't take a look, is if I need an adapter for this, because there's an old generation and a new generation of this IBS sensor that has a slightly different plug. So there is an adapter for like 25 bucks you could get. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it though, because mine's a 2016 and I think the older versions are on the older cars. I should be okay. Let's head over to the BMW. I'll show you how to do the installation. All right, we are in our car. Let's plug in our adapter. Let's see what the car is telling us that the battery is at, and we will go ahead and swap it and see if there's any difference. Let's plug this in, see what we got. All right, so we have our temperatures, we have all that. Let's take a look at the battery, because that's what we really want to see. The voltage looks fine. Let's see what it says for the battery and the charge. All right, so it's the battery is reading as so dead that it's not even showing a charge for me. So yeah, that's not great. So let's swap this part out. All right, let's get this thing out of the way. Let's move this. Put this on the ground for now. Let's take this piece out. Let's see what we got. All right, so there's the battery. So here is the new piece, the new sensor. So let's see if I get this orientation right. Yeah, so it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, so I might even luck out. I don't even think I'll need an adapter. I think I should just be able to plug this right into here and we should be good. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We're going to undo the negative terminal. So first things first, make sure that battery is unplugged. Kind of awkward to do with one hand, so I'll be right back. All right, so that's done. Next thing we did, I did this part off camera too, but this little black piece I unplugged essentially from this part. Basically, there's a tab on the inside here that you lift up with a screwdriver. So you lift it that way, and it should pull right out, and it looks like it should be a direct fit, so I'll luck out there. And then I just have one more bolt to do there, and then it should be an easy swap. Yeah, kind of an awkward spot here. My tools can't quite get in there deep enough, so it's kind of a bit awkward, but essentially here it is. So here is the old IBS sensor. Let's put the new one on. So pretty much reverse process. We're going to bolt this piece down right there. We're going to clip this, and then we're going to hook up to the negative battery terminal, and that should solve my problems. Let's do all that in reverse. We're going to connect it to the battery, and then we'll hop inside and see if it worked. So far, so good. So this we just did with a, what size is it? We use a 13 millimeter on that one, and the clip here, perfect fit. So this is the newer generation, so I did not have to get an adapter for this, so this actually helps me out quite a bit. So now, let's put that back on there. Beautiful. Now we can tighten everything back up and we'll hop in the car. And here's hoping. Here is hoping. $150 fix. Let's go. Now I do apologize, I couldn't really set up a tripod and really record me doing this, just because I really don't know where my tripod is, and it's one of those things that I really wanted to get done as soon as I could so that I could get this car, you know, running with no issues. So it wasn't something I really wanted to wait on, so fortunately no tripod physical action here that you could see, but like I showed you, it's really simple. It's just undoing a 10mm bolt on the negative terminal, and then in the bottom of the trunk on the other end, it is a 13mm that I used, and then you just use a little flathead to pop up the little pins and take the cables out, and that's it. Really, really easy. All right, before we plug in the sensor, not the sensor, the OBD, the OBD adapter, let's just power her on and see if anything flags. All right, so still showing increased battery drain, set time and date, that's normal. Let's just get this part set up. 5:05 p.m. Perfect. So everything there looks okay. So now let's just pop the car on. Actually, before that, let's just see what the OBD sensor says before I turn the car on completely. All right, let's see what it says this time. All right, so the voltage is now showing something a little different. It's showing 12 something, so that's not great. Let's look at the battery. So the battery is now showing 25%. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. I have to test the actual battery again. So we will see. We'll get an update on that. Right now, it's really hard to tell if it solved the problem or not because I haven't tested the battery recently since. So because the IBS sensor was off, the whole battery could have just been draining anyway because the IBS sensor is not giving proper feedback into the car. So right now I'm gonna go on a drive and see if the battery charges up, just kind of see what happens, see what we get. And I'm gonna keep an eye on this very closely. So I'm hoping this solved it. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna have to still test it a little bit more, but the sensor itself is now replaced. I have no issues there. It is reading a voltage, it is reading stats on the batteries. That all looks good. So we are going to right now go for a drive and see what happens.
All right, so we went on a little drive, and I'm looking at the charge. I'm on Bimberlink now, so if I go into my dashboard, battery voltage is showing nice, 14, and here it's showing 87%, so there we go. We have fixed our problem. That is awesome.
Now I am recording this on another day. I'm recording this on a third day. So what happened was I'm actually recording 2 videos at a time. I'm recording this one and then a second one. And as I went to drive and record my other one and charge up this battery, I got a screw in my tire. So I went to go and get the screw removed because this is the screw I got. So it's like a full, like, I don't know, like 8mm screw. It's flattened at this point, but I took it to the shop and they went to pull it out. They were like ready to go and it just popped out. This didn't end up piercing the tire, so I actually really lucked out. They just plucked it out and that's it, ready to go. On your way you go. This is a good ending to this video. So it looks like my battery drain issue for now, from what I could see, is solved. If you have a similar issue on your BMW, try changing the IBS sensor. That might be the problem. It could just be not reading the battery correctly. Your battery may not be bad. It could be a great battery like mine is. It just, the sensor just could be reading it incorrectly. So that's what happened to me. So I really lucked out there. Really lucked out with this screw. That's really going to be it for this video. So I'm glad this problem is resolved. I'll probably make a little shorter video, like an actual how-to video on how to replace the IBS sensor. Just like as separate content. So this one's more of a story thing. I'll have another video that's more just here. If you want to know how to replace it, here you go. Short, simple, to the point, like 3-minute video, done. For now, that is going to be everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos. Like if you like the video. Appreciate it. Until next time.